Hey guys, this is Mohan here, and welcome to another rational analyst video. Let the rational analysis begin. So it's 2019 now. Happy New Year to all of you guys, and I hope you guys have a great year. So, since it's the new year, a few key policies have kicked in Malaysia, like in terms of legislature, and one of the policies that I'm bringing to the front now is the smoking ban that has been instituted by the federal government, so by the Health Ministry. So it bans people from smoking in public eateries. So it bans you from smoking things like shishas, e-cigarettes, vapes, and it comes along with very, very heavy fines, such as a 10,000 ringgit penalty for those who are caught committing the act, and also a 2,500 ringgit fine for restaurant owners who fail to report them and fail to enforce them. So, the Malaysian government, the new one that was instituted on 9th May 2018, they have been doing a lot of things, and I shall give them where credit is due. There are many things they haven't acted on, and we can give them the benefit of the doubt on those matters, but I have to give them credit where it's due. This is a very excellent piece of legislation because it actually doesn't sacrifice that much of rights. So when it comes to cigarettes, it's a bit different. Now, the libertarian stance would stress on people having the freedom to do whatever they want, and I do agree with that to a certain extent. But when it comes to cigarette smoke or any kinds of like vape and all that, the negative effects are not constrained to yourself only. It actually impacts the people around you, and that's what's bugging me about this whole thing. Like, smoking shouldn't be a thing in public places. Yes, you can smoke at your own home, in your own privacy, whatever, in a place far away from the public. Yes, you can smoke. It's your right to smoke. I'm not trying to impede that. You can do whatever you want with your body, but still, when it affects others, such as children, mothers, normal families who didn't ask for the effects, they are not smoking for a reason, and they're taking in all the almost as much of the negative effects due to third-hand smoking. It just makes you think, why isn't legislation like this common sense in countries like all over the world? Because that's where all members of society go. People go to public places to eat and all that, and if they inhale all the smoke, they're prone to things like respiratory illnesses. Then they will get like asthma, and even worse, they could develop lung cancer over time. It just increases the risk. So, hats off to all the smokers who are following these laws, who are actually being courteous enough to not smoke in public restaurants. There are some who are still doing it, and who are thinking they're very manly doing it. But props to them who are following it, because laws are there as a guideline for morality. Like, not a basis for it, it's like a guideline. It's what we currently accept as a social norm. It can change, it's a very dynamic thing. But when it comes to things like smoking, it's common sense. We don't want people who didn't smoke to get all these negative effects. Credit where it's due. I applaud the Malaysian government for taking such a bold step, and for imposing such fines, and for enforcing that fines. So far there have been about 1,600 warnings issued to people, and that's a sign of good enforcement. Because laws like this tend to suffer from poor enforcement, and this doesn't appear to be the case anymore. So yeah, I'm really happy to hear this kind of piece of legislation being brought forward in Malaysia, and I hope the new Malaysian government keeps up the good work. There are many other issues that they can act on, and they will need time, but I hope they do act on it, no matter how hard it is, because that's how change happens. It's through the struggle. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you guys liked it. Do subscribe and talk about this topic below. Do you guys know of someone close to you who has suffered from the negative effects of third-hand smoking? Or what do you guys think of the reactions of smokers when they heard of this ban? Some people were happy about it, like they were accepting it. They know it would inconvenience them, but they were accepting it because they understand the rationale behind it. And there were some who were against it, like vehemently against it. And yeah, what do you guys think of it? What do you guys think of this ban? And do you guys think it should be stricter or it should be more lenient? Do discuss down in the comment section below. And that's about it for me for today. Thank you guys for watching The Rationalist.